Good morning, everyone. Beth here from CornerPiece Studio. Hope you all had a wonderful weekend. Yep, we had rain again this weekend. So we have not had a weekend from Labor Day till now without rain. And it's still raining this morning. So happy rainy Monday morning, everyone here in the Northeast. I want to welcome back everyone who's coming back. I'm thrilled you're here. Thank you for being here. If this is your first time here, welcome. I'm glad you're here. I hope you find this informative, inspirational, interesting, whatever. I'm just glad you're here. Thank you. So today I'm going to share with you how I do take pages out of a book to create an altered book. There are two different sorts of books that I've used to do this, and there's different ways to do it. There is a book like this one where the pages are glued in. They can easily be torn out, but that weakens the spine on the book. Then there's other books like this one where you can, let's see if I can help you see this. It's not helping. Sorry, I'm just trying. Here we go. Here we go. In here, you can hopefully see. Let me turn off the light. Hang on a second. Might be too much light. Yeah, that helps. You can see, and I think on your, if you also bring it up close, there are signatures in this book. It's hard to show you white on white here. You can see they're like little loops. Let me see if they look like this. The loops in there look like that. And they are all bound together like that in there. And they're tight. They look like that. Where this other book, this one, they are just glued in onto the spine. So I'm going to be using this one. I'll show you how to do that in a minute. I want to show you how you can see the difference in this book. Okay, can you see? I don't know if you can see. It's hard because it makes it fuzzy. See how the pages kind of loop, they go in a U here? So this signature is sewn in. And what you do is you look for the center of the signature. It could be 3 pages, 5 pages, 8 pages, 7 pages. It depends. And you can also, to know if a signature has a book, you pull up a page and see it comes up and it brings a couple of the other pages behind it. And there's the center of the signature. And in there, you can see that it is stitched in. We will go over that at another time, because right now we are going to work on the one that is glued in. But this signature is sewn in. This signature has 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 pages before things are glued. Now each signature is glued to the next one, but the pages in the signature are sewn in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we have the stitching. So we'll look at that another time. Right now we are looking at a book that has its pages glued in. See, there's no loop on the pages here. See, you're turning it and you're not seeing a loop. That means the pages are all glued in. So I'm not going to show you right now that they're glued. I'll see that pages can come right out very easily. It's all glued in. I'm not going to take them out that way. I am going to use a simple craft knife to remove my pages from the book. There's no set formula except up in the front and the back. This one stays in, and the one next to it usually stays in, and you glue them together to make them solid. And most of us that alter these books, oh, let me just give you a warning. Please, if you do not like seeing books pulled apart, stop watching this video. I use books that I repurpose books that have either been sitting on a secondhand shelf store for years and nobody's taking and loving them, or I get books that from there that they're giving away free because otherwise they're going to go to the book chomper. So I give a book a new life. That's how I see it. I'm giving this book a new life. I don't cut up new books. Please, if this bothers you, please just don't watch the video any further. If you want to give a book a new life, please continue to watch, because we're going to give this a new life. We'll make pockets with extra pages and and show you how to double up the pages to make a thicker page. So that'll be in another video. Today's video is just the removing of the pages. So again, we keep this flyleaf page and the next page, and they will get glued together. So I'm going to put a paper clip on that. The pages that are going to get hooked together are going to get a paper clip. Okay, and I'm going to put the paper clip at the top for those that are getting glued together. I'll put it on the side for making pockets, either top loading or side loading pockets, or even folding pages. You make a folded page pocket, something like that, and then you glue another one together with it. All right, so I'm keeping those two. I'm keeping the title page, and I think I'll keep the dedication page. The dedication page is going to be my first page I keep. Being that this is a thin book, there's no set number as to how many pages you remove between other pages. It's whatever you feel comfortable with. Me, I think I'm going to remove 5. And we'll see how it goes from there. Okay, so this is going to be, and this page is just going to stay, because I like that page. Yes, that one's just going to stay. Okay, so this is going to be my first page that I keep. This will be the page I keep. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages is what I'm going to remove. I'm going to take my knife, yes, I did cut these 5 already, and I'm going to cut them and remove them. Did I do 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. So I took 5. Set them aside. Keep them. And then you take the next page. You take the page before the 5. Come on, come on. Take the page before the 5 and the page after the 5. See? I'm keeping the integrity of the spine. You can see little... You can tear these if you want. They don't tear very nicely. I'll show you that on the next set. They don't tear very nicely, and you end up with some real short, some real long in there, and it just looks funny. This is going to just be nice and neat and be short in there. So I'm going to clip the first page and the page after the 5 together. I think I'm going to make a pocket with this one because it's in the beginning. Okay, so keep a note, keeping that. Keep the next one. So you keep 1 in the beginning, cut 5, keep 2, 1, 2. Now I'm going to cut 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to put a board behind it so I have an idea of where to stop, and so it doesn't cut my other things. You can use this. This I got at the dollar store. It's a small green cutting board. You can use that. You can get those plastic mats from the dollar store that you use as cutting boards. You can put those in there. If you have an old journal with a plastic cover that you're not using, slide that in there if you want. You don't have to if you want. Now let me show you what it looks like if you tear. Oh, this one, yeah, this one's tearing pretty nicely. I've had others that don't tear as well. See, it teared jaggedly. However, it's going to your spine won't be as strong if you keep doing that. So I am going to cut with my knife. And you don't have to cut through all 5 at first, because you don't want to lose your last, you don't want to cut through down to the next page that you want to save. And if you do, no big deal. No big deal. Okay, there's 5. Now I'm going to keep the next one. I'm going to glue that one together as a page. So I went a little too far with the knife. Okay, so this one's coming out. This one's coming out. So I'll keep the next one. Okay, there we go. You might end up taking 5. Yeah, I end up taking 6. Try not to cut too deeply. So there's 1, 2 I'm keeping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What happened once when I was doing this is I'm going to cut a little further towards the words, and then this way I won't go into a page I want to keep. What happened once when I was doing this was I tore the pages out, and it did not look good. Okay, there's those. It didn't go all the way through, and that's okay. Save these pages because you can save them. You might use them in here for making ephemera. You might need some papers for stamping on. So, and then I'm going to clip this one together. I'm going to make another page here. We'll go about how to making pages on another video. See, I don't like that. It's too far out. I need to cut a little closer. I don't like that. Let me get this out of here. don't like it at all. It makes it stand out, and I don't want it to stand out. So I'm cutting closer in. And it takes a couple to get through everything. No big deal, just take your time. And you might not get this all done in one sitting. Depends on the size of your book. I would suggest you start with a skinnier book. This is a skinnier book. Okay, good. That's better. Now, when I turn the page, it turns better. Okay, now I said I was going to make a page out of that. Okay, that's 1, 2 I'm keeping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, I want enough pockets and pages in here to do something with it. And if I see that it's getting too gator-mouthed, let me show you a book that is gator-mouthed. Let's see. Okay, here's one. Here's a book I had removed the pages. I tore the pages. See there? That's what it's going to look like. It comes down, and I've started filling it. See that? That's what you want. That's what you want it to look like. And it came out nice. Gator mouth is when it doesn't close fully. You can see it's starting to open, because the more I do to this, the more it's going to go out. So I might end up removing more pages from that. I don't know. That's up to you. If you don't like it gator mouth, then you remove more pages. And you can do that as you go. And if you don't mind a gator mouth, just do as you're doing. Okay, so I'm going to show you one more cut. Then I'm going to go off camera to finish the rest, because I don't want this to be a wicked long video. Okay, 1, 2, and here's my 5, pushing that in there. See, I'm pushing that in there as far as I can push it, so I can cut on it. And here we go. Okay, let's see. All right, that one made it, that one didn't. Okay, that one made it, that one didn't. And that's okay. Then you go and find the last one and cut through the last one. Sometimes you can be very heavy-handed when you're cutting. Other times you're a little too light. Okay, there's that. There's my 1. There's my 2. Okay, I'm going to make a pocket on this one. I'm either too warm in here in my bathrobe. There's 1 page I kept, and 2. Or I'm too hot. One or the other. Can't regulate in here today. 1, 2, now 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now some books have some nice pictures in it. You can save these pages to save the pictures too, if you like what the picture is. Or if there's pictures and you want to keep it in here, cut fewer pages and make another section. So let me cut this out and then I'll show you what I mean. Okay, there we go. And this is another page. So I'm going to make another sort of pocket here. There's my 1 and here's my 2. Okay, now say if I go 1, 2, and I want to keep this, then I would just glue those together and keep that. Or say 1, 2, 3, and there's a picture here and I want to keep this. Then I would just cut the 2, glue that together, and then I have my picture saved. So that's what I did in this one. Let's see. Yeah, this book was falling apart, and I repurposed it. It's one of my favorites, actually. Let's see, are there any pictures that I'm saving in here? Yes, there was. Right here. So I kept, let's see, that is paper clipped. Oh, that's got something on it, that's why. I kept it, and I glued it to the next page and kept it. And then I moved on and cut. See how it was coming apart? So that just shows, see, it's coming apart. So instead of it going to the book chomper, I saved it. Okay, I'm going to go offline right now. Oh, before I go offline, I want to show you something. I just took a price tag off the back of this, and it had that sticky stuff on it. These glue erasers help remove sticky, the tag residue, the price tag residue off things, and I get to keep that. That's pretty cool. I got a little raven, if anyone's interested in seeing what I got on there. Got a little raven puppet, and from the local art store, and it has this, and this is going to be a book about ravens. I love ravens for some reason, so that's going in there. That's going to be part of the book, so I'm saving that. Okay, so for now I am going to pause the video and finish cutting my pages, and I will be back to show you what it looks like when it's done. I will be back shortly. Okay, so I'm back. I'm at the end of the book. So you're going to do at the end of the book the same thing you did in the front. Keep this page, keep these pages. So this page is going to stay on its own. These two I'm going to glue together. Those I'm going to glue together. And let's see. Here's the one. I removed 5. Let's see what's here. 1, 2, 3. So what I might do, and that gives me what? 1. Actually, what I'll do is do it this way. Keep that one. That was not getting glued together. I'm going to glue these two together, because you want to keep the integrity of the spine, so you keep things to the front and the back. And that leaves 1, 2, 3 pages after this leaves. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out 2 more pages. So instead of 5 at this spot, I'm cutting 7, and that's okay. That's that. What I might do, I'm going to keep that with that, because I'm going to make a pocket here. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a pocket here. I'm going to keep 3 pages. 2 will get glued together. The third one will be make a pocket. Okay, so then I have this. So I just need to cut 1 more from that. Just play around with it, and whatever you think, it's fine. Now there's a, oops, my knife went awry. So let's see what I'm going to do here. Take that off. All right, that went kind of bad. Six ways to bad. Okay, what I'm going to do, ooh, it did go 6 ways to bad. Went through another one. So you have to be very, very careful with your knife. So what I'm going to do, see, I'm do this in real time, folks, so you can see my fixes. So I'm going to tear off a piece of that off the bottom, and I'm going to glue it to this. Okay, where's that? And you use these for gluing on, whatever. There's going to be scrap for you anyway. So I'm going to glue that to that and fix that. Instead of tape, I'm using paper. because you don't know what you're going to be doing on these pages. And tape, sometimes things stick to it, sometimes things don't. The one tape you could use that would work probably would be masking tape. Okay, so I'm going to glue another piece in there. All right, so that just strengthens that again, fixes the tear. So the tear is fixed. Okay, there's the one page. There's the one page. Where did I get this tea? I don't remember where I got this tea. I don't remember where I got it. If I remember, I'll let you know. I don't remember. Okay, there's this, and then there's this. I'm going to make pages here. Here's a page, here's a page. Now, there's something I want to show you back here, is right here. I decided I was going to make a 3-pocket. Some of these might get changed. They might not necessarily be a page. They might be another pocket. So I cut my 5. See, I cut my 5 between those 2 pages. And to get a 3rd page with it, I cut the next 5 and kept the one after it. So kept 1, cut 5, kept 1, cut 5, kept 1. So that's going to be a 3-page pocket. That'll be fun when we get there. So this is what I have removed from my book. And again, if you don't like seeing pages taken out of a book, I apologize. I repurpose books that are going to either get burnt or go to book chompers. So I removed this. Give them a new life. And some of these books haven't even been read. This one has been read. I have another one that I'm going to be working on. The spine only goes to here. It hasn't even been opened. This one's been opened. It lays flat. The spine on another book hasn't even been opened. So, okay, that's what I took out of there. And there we go. We are going to have, let's count. That's the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 page pocket book. And that was 219 written pages and a couple extra fly pages. So that's what that was. But that's going to stay separate. This is the pocket. These pages are a little thin and flimsy. That's okay. What I'm going to do will strengthen them. So we're going to have 18 page pockets, and that's what it looks like. So today I showed you how to remove pages from a book. You find a book where the pages are glued in. Most books nowadays, the pages are glued in. See, here's a good one. These are all glued in. All glued in. Then there's other books like this one that have signatures. You can see the space, 1, 2, 3. And when you go to the middle of that space, you find threads. That one's stitched in. So today I used a book where the pages were glued in. See, that's not too bad. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. This is going to be a nice little book. And I'm going to save these. I'm going to use these to make pockets and flip outs and all kinds of different things for it. And ephemera and different sorts of things for it. And you can also use these for gluing on or using as something to help mend, like we did back here. See, you don't even see it now. It's right there. It's all mended. Okay, so this is part 1 of removing pages from a book and altering it, giving it a new life. So the next video will be gluing the pages together and how I'm going to make different pockets and tucks in it. So I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pockets, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 solid pages. That'll make a nice little book. That'll make a nice little book. So, all right. So thank you again for being here. If you like what you saw, please hit the like button on here. And if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. It helps helps you see more of my content coming in. And the like button helps the algorithm on YouTube. So again, I appreciate you all being here. You all have a good Monday and a good week. And I will see you in the next video. Take care.